Good morning, it's Brenda. How are you today? Welcome back. I hope everybody had a good weekend. My weekend was very good. Not so busy, but enough to keep me going both days. Anyway, yesterday I thought I need to put a journal together for Canada Day. I've never done it before, and we have Canada Day here on Friday. So I thought I would bring you along for the ride, see if you wanted to craft with me, have a little chit chat. So this is what I've got so far. I went to Dollarama and I bought a placemat for the table, and it's like that on one side, and then it was just the plain red on the other side. And I thought, well, I'm just going to cut it down. And so the bottom of it that I had cut off, I put the sewed side at the top, and then I added it to the bottom, and I sewed along, and then I just did the whole entire thing to finish it off. So it's a 9x6 journal, which is pretty much what I usually make my journals unless I'm doing minis. So let's just go through this. I had managed to pick up, there was this big package of all of these things that were in a bag. They didn't have very much for Canada Day. I mean, of course, I leave it till the last minute. So the theme, of course, is red and white, but I do have some birds, and I made a fabric flip. So I just took pieces of fabric and sewed across the top, and then added some lace and another piece of the fabric, and I just did a little collage there. Like, I haven't attached anything yet, that's why all these little nibbies are there. But there's lots and lots of writing space. You can add photos into here. There's some music paper. And these were just little cards that are perforated. So if you wanted to take it apart there and make it like a little pocket type thing, you could. And that's a CD holder that I had put together, and a bird page, and that'll be a cluster. So yeah, I just I thought of where I could put stuff and what I wanted to do. And this is from that little ephemera pack, but that'd be a nice little pocket. It's not very thick, which is perfect. I didn't want to bulk it out. And then this was it was a flag card, and I folded it into a pocket, and then I tied some ribbon around it, and there's a doily, and then just a little ticket there, made in Canada ticket, and then there, and then I just made a very large tag for the back pocket, and then I made a little tag, and this is just with 65-pound white cardstock, and then this is just some paper in the front. I just glued onto it, and I just stuck it in the front pocket there. But I just thought you might come along for the ride here. And this is some white lace and just some of the paper that I had used. I just cut it into a 1-inch strip. Yep. And then just did what do you call them? A ruffle on the front. So I thought you might like to come along with me while I just add things to the pages. And I'm not going to do any inking. I'm just going to leave it as is, and then whoever owns the book can do whatever they want to it. And yeah, This is probably the most colorful piece in the whole journal. Oh, Brat's wanting in. What's my cat's name? All right, we're just gonna add it to the top, and then I can take my little ticket off. I just put that there so I can remember, excuse me, where I want things to go. I do have a little thing that I made for the front, but I don't know if I want to do anything else to it. And this again is just, so what I did is I just put one of the papers in here. I glued it in at the back so that it's the backing in here, and then I cut to size the white cardstock with some of the paper. And I'd like to do a little collage or something on it, but let's move that out of the way just for a second. And I just put this little stuff, this little bit of stuff together just to kind of put it on there. Hopefully you can see. I'm just gonna glue it on here. I was gonna staple, and I thought, well, I'll just attach it with my glue. Just like that. These little pieces of fabric are from Fabric Samples. You know, you get little strips of fabric attached from an upholstery store, and these had little the 3D dots on them, but I took them off because I didn't want to have that extra bulk on there, especially if I'm going to mail it. I mean, you want to have it not too. So there's just something very simple like that. And I distressed it with the red ink. And then that will get attached here, just like this. And it can be a flip. And you can also just do the 3 sides and leave this open, and you can have a little tuck spot. And then the card will go inside when it's done. So I'm gonna just add this, and I think I will leave it open for the tuck, just for some extra space. Oh, that wouldn't be good, eh? Do it upside down. Okay, let's just add it here. My hands are kind of shaky today. I'm not sure what's going on there. Maybe it's the lack of sleep. There we go. Do you have plans for Canada Day? Are you going to the fireworks? Are you having barbecues with your family? Anything like that? All kinds of fun things to do. So I don't think I'm going to do too much to this. I have a few things, like they're just Dollar Tree stickers and Dollarama stickers, and I just thought something that says, at least there's something on there, you know. All right, and there's these here. I'm sorry if there's a glare, but oof, it's they're pretty psychedelic is what I'll say. I'm just gonna pop that right on there. Just something that you can see through the window. It doesn't have to be anything elaborate. I mean, you don't want the pocket to bulge out or anything like that. And this way, you know, other things can be added to it. And then that's just gonna slip right in the pocket. I'll just leave it like that for now, and There we go. Oops. There, I'll take that little thing off. So there, look at that. That adds so much to it. It looks awesome. Okay. And then I put this little bit together, but I think I'm gonna have it just as the plain side because I'm going to add this beautiful, beautiful lace to it. And this is my last little bit. So it's like, yep, I'm gonna use it. I need to use it. I am a hoarder for the little pretties, but you know, it really, really needs to get used. So it's about time for me to do that. All right, I'm just gonna add this here. I'm gonna put I'll put something on top of it. Just add this a little bit here. I'm just winging it, so you can probably tell. I'm just winging it and going along and putting things together. I know I did have things in the sections where I was hoping to have things, but you know, you change your mind. I change my mind, I should say, and that's all right, because sometimes you're trying things and it looks good, but then you add something else and it looks better. Oops, that didn't want to stay. There we go. This glue, it just needs it needs time to dry, obviously, but because we're doing video, then we're just gonna carry on and do stuff. I'm pulling off the little backings. I don't want them to be 3D'd. And I mean, I don't get it all off, obviously, but if I get the most of it off, then it's all good. I'm just gonna set that right there. And I think I'm gonna make this as a pocket as well, so that it's not just there on the page kind of thing. It's nice to have that option of being a pocket. Just add that little flower there. I don't know, sometimes you know, you don't even need a rhyme or reason, do you? You just, if it's looking cute, then you do it. And then I'm just gonna add it there, just at the bottom, and it's nice to have that little hangover. You know, and then when your album is closed, you get the little bit of lace hanging down. Can you see that? Hopefully. Excuse me, I'm just gonna move that up a bit. There we go. So yeah, I'm going to just add some glue to the 3 sides, right along the bottom, and then up the side. And if you're in the States, you have Independence Day on July the 4th. Do you have plans? I'm not sure if you all have fireworks, or, you know, how do you celebrate? Do you do the barbecues, or do you have family over? You do your own little party in your backyard? I'd like to know. It's kind of fun to hear about how other people spend their holiday time. And this is one of those, I can't really say it's, well, it's a little It's a little stronger than scrapbook paper, but not as strong or thick as cardstock. But it's a nice quality where the pocket isn't going to be compromised with the in and out of whatever you put in here, which is really nice. So I'm just gonna put that right there, and it's flat, and you can have tags in there, you know. And I like these pockets because you can put little booklets in there as well if you wanted to make a little writing pad or something that you can pull out and pop in your purse. And so this is the envelope I made. I haven't popped anything in there yet, but I just thought that added ribbon made it look kind of pretty. It doesn't serve any purpose except to look nice. So I'm going to add that right there to this side pocket here. And I think I will do the same thing. I'm going to add the glue to the 3 sides and then leave the back as a deep pocket. There we go. Just go down. And I'm using my 3-in-1 today. I usually use art glitter glue and the tacky glue, Eileen's tacky glue, but today I thought I would use this stuff because I'm using laces and some fabrics, so it just adheres better. And this is kind of a weird material. It's a little bit shiny, so it takes a little bit to adhere. So let me find something. So now it's open at the back, and then you've got your pocket on the inside. And then there's your pocket here. I could actually, let's take out this little tag and we'll just pop it in there for now. So lots and lots of writing space, lots of picture space. There are a lot of areas in here. And then I made this little beauty, so I'm just wondering, where could it go? Could be as a bottom, it could be at the side there. You can use it as a tuck. Could be at the top. It could be added to the pocket. Make that pocket really stand out. That's kind of cute actually. But I'm not sure yet where I want to have it. Okay, so this is the cover. And I have a little bit of it left, so I've been, excuse me, slowly working through it. But I made this with a card, one of these cards that I picked up from Dollarama, and I put some tissue on it. It's the backing of a napkin. So I used Mod Podge and I put it on there, and then I used some gesso, and then I just inked it up with some red, and then I added these, and this had been a lapel pin, but I broke the little pin off of it and then I glued it there, and I thought that would be kind of cute right there. So let's go and add that. There we go. There, I'm just going to add it right there, just like so. Just kind of adds a little something to it. Canada Day, eat, drink, and barbecue. Yes. Oops. And I have some lace here. I thought maybe could add it down the side. It's kind of thick, but let's just see what we can do about it. Maybe I can cut it down and then have it. I think I'll do that if you don't mind. It's just a quick cut. I'd like to welcome everybody back, all my subscribers, and I'd like to say welcome to my new subscribers and thank you so much for being here. It's wonderful to have you here and watching and commenting, and I hope you keep commenting. It's wonderful to hear from everybody and to talk to people from other places. I always enjoy reading comments and knowing that, you know, if you like my content, then it's good. You know, if you're thinking you'd like to see something, then please let me know. I'm always happy to get suggestions on different things, and I'm more than happy to try things. Even if I've never done something before, I am always willing to give it a try. That's what we do, right? We try different things and we learn. There we go. Oh, that looks darling. That just looks so sweet. Okay, I'm just gonna trim this little bit off the bottom. Yeah, if I can. Sometimes these areas are a little tricky for me. All right. So I have still some of the paper left, and this paper is actually Stampin' Up. It's double-sided, and that's what it has on the opposite side. It's got fruit on the one, and well, fruit on the other two. They're just different. But I thought, I've got the paper, and I only had the 2 pieces left, so yeah, it's like, use them. Always use them. So what was I thinking in here? I'm just gonna do a quick measurement of this. So probably 4.5 by 4.5, just over 4.5. But I thought I would just make a little something to go inside, and then that would be done. So I'm just gonna cut this just a little over 4.5, and then by 4.5 for the width of it. There we go. And round the corners. When you round the corners, papers go in so much easier into the pockets. There's no struggling. The corners don't catch on anything. Let's bring this back. There we go. I'll just pop that in there. And the back of it, of course, is plain. And then, well, that can fit right in there. I know the ribbon is back there, but it didn't get in the way of this going inside of it, which is good. I'm just gonna do my little tag corners. There we go. There we go, just like that. scissors aside. Oh, I have this little piece that we just used to cut off. I might just make a little something at the top there. And I have all these little threads. If you use a sewing machine, you get all of these threads, don't throw them away. They are fabulous to use for different projects, clusters. You can add so much with them. This was from the fabric collage that I had done. But see, you just add it to the top of something, and then you can put a focal point, you know, and then voila, you have a cluster already. And I think I'm just gonna pop on an arrow just like that. Put it on a little bit of a slant. Why? I don't know. It's something, and I'm just gonna staple these little lovelies together. Get it the way I'd like it to be. There, that was quiet staple. I didn't think it was working. It is. Okay. There we go. I'm just going to attach it to the top there. Just another added element. There we go. And the threads just seem to add so much to it. I quite like that look. And do you think that the center of that needs something? I have a little maple leaf. When I was young, we used to go to the maple tree farms on outings for school, and we used to be able to turn the taps for the sap and get the sap into the cups and then bring them in, and we would always be able to get maple syrup. That was a load of fun. There, just like that. Something simple, but it makes it look so pretty. Like I never thought to do a Canada Day book before, so this is, yeah, I quite like this. We've got a pocket there. Can we add something to it? Talking about maple syrup. No, that one's just weird. It's just weird. Okay. We'll need a little tag there or something. I think we'll just cut it down. I'm not sure the size of it, but it's a long one, which is nice. They don't all have to be a certain height, do they? Tags come in all different shapes and sizes. There we go. I'll just pop that one in there. And I'm still wondering about this. I think maybe I would like it at the side. What do you think? You think that looks all right? Or maybe in the middle? No, I think I think down here. And I wonder if it'd be okay as a tuck. Probably. Let's do that. I'm just going to add the glue here and then some of it here. And it just, rather than on the lace is, I did it at the bottom of it, but there, and we'll just have it off the page a little bit. I really, that look, it's just so pretty doing that. There, just like that. And then you have your tuck spot in here. And it goes right down to the bottom. So you've got plenty of space to put things in. Let's close it up and see how it looks. Do you think that's out too far? Let's see, bring it in just a smidge. There we go. That's better. Yeah. I don't mind that sticking out like that. It just adds a pretty little element to it. All right. So we'll leave it there. And I'm going to let you go so you guys can carry on with your day. I thank you so much for being here with me. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. And I would just like to say, please tune in on Wednesday because I have a surprise announcement to make. And it's going to be a lot of fun. And I hope you'll join me then. Until then, please take care. And I thank you all for being here. If you like my content, please give me a thumbs up. Please subscribe to my channel. Make a comment. I read every comment and I respond to every comment. And please share if you think you have other people, other friends who would like this content as well. Please take care. We'll see you on Wednesday. Bye for now.